What up, what up? Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. I'm Tom Smoke, and we just got ripped doing the P90X Week 8, Day 2 core synergistics. And damn, that was rough. We got abs worked, the chest, the shoulders, the back, and damn, we got cooked. Hell yeah, it was nice. Mm-hmm. And it's tough, but not as tough as me, and not as tough as you. Because you showed up to the party and we did the dance and we can get our prize. You know, billions of people didn't show up. They ain't trying to get ripped. They don't want to get shredded. But I do. You found the channel, so you must too. So you know what? You keep showing up and you're going to get results. That's the point. It doesn't matter what training program you do, as long as you keep showing up and you're consistent. Over the course of time, you will get results. But if you did that with me, that was a whole hour of tough work. We dominated. Hell yeah, we did. And right now we're working on 21-day shred in the middle of the 90-day challenge. And I'm going to see if I can get this last little bit of body fat tightened up so I can be totally shredded by the end of the program. So check me out while I get that done and check my progress. Check out my other videos for training, diet tips, advice, and experience I've had and observations I've made from being fat and getting fit, getting lean and getting ripped. Last year I did a 30-minute workout, P90X3, all year, and I got great results. This year I'm doing the 1 hour P90X OG, and I've been doing it for 8 months, and I tell you, it's on a whole nother level. And if you're trying to get ripped, and if you're trying to get shredded, and if you're really trying to get that athletic physique from home, the P90X is a great idea. You might want to try it. I'm going to keep doing it for the rest of the year, and I'm probably going to be doing it next year, and I'm probably just going to keep doing it because it's easy. It's a curated fitness program. Everything's already built in. I just follow along at home, do the dance, increase my weights as I feel comfortable doing so, and just keep busting out the work and getting results. And every week, making progress. Every 4 weeks or so, we get a recovery week like this week, and we get right back into it. And the P90X is nice because you can just take time off and get right into it. Any day of the week, you don't got to worry about starting and keeping the program on whatever day. You can mix it up if you want to. You know, there's been days I've skipped whole, 2 or 3 days in a row. I've skipped a week. Last year, I took some time off. The year before that, I took 4 months off because I was doing the exercises and I was just starting out as a new person, new trainee, and I ended up hurting my shoulder. And it may not have been related to the workout, but I couldn't train for a while because my shoulder was messed up. I was in a lot of pain. I had range of motion issues and a lot of other issues where I couldn't train. But I stuck my diet out and I started last January. I felt like I could start getting it going again, and I did. And I worked through a lot of pain. I worked through a lot of issues and mobility problems and range of motion problems. And I'm still dealing with some issues, but I'm not giving up. And I continue to move forward and I continue to get progress. I continue to put in the work. Because if you don't put in the work, you're not going to get out any results. That's like going to a job and expecting money, but not doing anything, or not even showing up at least. That's part of the issue is not even showing up. Because if you show up, you can do a little bit of work and you'll still get out something. But if you don't show up, or if you feel like you missed one day and that turns into 2 days, and then it ends up getting you off the program, yeah, it's a big deal, but you just got to keep going. Don't get discouraged if you eat off plan, if you miss a workout, if you're tired, or if you got drunk and you skipped a, whatever. Just get over it. Start again tomorrow or finish up today, whatever you can do. But do your best and don't give up because you only fail when you quit. Simple as that. And you got to be a commander and command respect. Men over 40, you ain't getting any younger. You got to take care of yourself because there's nobody else that's going to take care of you. And if you don't take care of yourself now and you keep doing the bad stuff and choosing the bad choices, you're going to get news from your doctor that isn't going to be so happy. And you're going to have to make some changes about how you act, how you behave, how you eat, how you drink, how you smoke, maybe even how you breathe. You might be on an oxygen mask. You might be on a CPAP, other, you know, assistance devices. You might have a bad hip. You might have a bad back or bad elbows or something, a bad shoulder. You know, you're not going to be too happy if you're 70 and you fall down and you end up breaking your hip and now you're in a wheelchair for 15 years. You can't never sit on a toilet the same way ever again for the rest of your life because you just didn't feel like working out. You didn't feel like investing 30 minutes of your precious time in yourself. But I do. I am, and I'm still gonna, because I want to be a good example for my kids. I want to be a nice, attractive husband for my wife. I want to be strong, healthy for myself. But I also want to motivate other men that were feeling the way that I was feeling, sore all the time, getting out of breath, walking up and down stairs, had to sit down to tie my shoes, couldn't play with my kids, a whole lot of other things that was causing me woes. And I had to take control because the shit was out of control. And I let it get that way. Because I too got lazy. I got comfortable drinking, eating fast food, the dopamine hits, the snack cakes, the donuts, the sweet coffees and the eggnogs and chocolate milk, ice cream, all that shit. But it caught up to me. And fortunately, I got ahead of it. So it didn't get any more out of control. Because the older you get, the harder it is to steer that ship back to the right direction. If you're in a nosedive, the farther you get and the closer you get to the ground, the harder it is to pull up. And the longer you got to sustain that upward momentum and that upward trajectory until you're at a cruising altitude. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm trying to knock out this diet. I did a 21-day shred. I'm in the middle of it. I got 5 more days left. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And that's it. I'm hoping this last little bit of skin and fat will be tight. Chest will be tight. Lower back, upper back, everything else is going to be tight. I think I'm around 10% right now. It's hard telling, but I can see everything down here easily. Veins everywhere. So leave a comment below how much body fat you think I got, what percentage. But I'm just going to keep getting lean until I'm down to Wraith Versailles, 6% DEXA scan. Shout out Wraith Versailles. Big homie's doing big things, and he is lean as fuck. So I'm trying to get down there and get to that level. Hell yeah, boss man. And I think he might be older than me too, so props getting that way in your old age. I'm 43. I don't know if you're 43 or 44, but anyway, you might be younger than me. I don't know. I forget. But anyway, a 40-year-old man got to stick together. You know what I'm saying? We ain't young pups no more. Ain't nobody giving the right info and ain't nobody giving the straight talk. There's a lot of guys out there that are, but there's a lot of confusion. And with small time creators, small time, home fitness people, we're trying to get the truth. And a lot of people are saying the same shit. So believe it. We're all saying the same shit. Train, do something, push ups, pull ups, squat, deadlift, the normal shit, P90X, go do a training split at the gym, get a personal trainer, but do something and work that diet, lose the body fat, get on body game, and take care of yourself, command respect, be a commander. You got the eye of the tiger, the heart of the lion, and the hunger of the wolf. You got what it takes. Prove it. Prove it to yourself. Take control of your life. 13 weeks is all it takes. You can change your habits, change your diet, and train your body and kickstart your metabolism. Restart your testosterone production. Get that estrogen off you. That visceral fat, all that extra body fat, the man titties. Come on now. You can't have titties and call yourself a man. Hell yeah, thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. Follow me on TikTok at Tom Smoke Fitness. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. Hell yeah, I'm getting ripped, baby. And I'm getting shredded. And I'm probably never going to get fat for a long ass time. Because it's easy to stay shredded. But you can't be eating goofy shit and bullshit. And you got to keep training. Because the day you stop training and the day you start eating goofy shit is the day you start getting fat again. So, do it if you want to. But I'm trying to live another 50, 60 years fat-free, baby. I'm trans fat. I'm transitioning. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hell yeah, I'm getting ripped, baby. Bam.